What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar with C-Zar Gets Crypto, and we are talking about Bitcoin Cash today. Shout out to the Dragon Riders, the clan of the dragon, the house of the dragon. Looking at it, we're having a green day right now. You know, it's not even 4 hours into the day. We did just have 3 red days closing in a row. The last time we did that, we actually went up from there. Time before that, we had 4 red candles, and then we went green. 3 red candles here, and then we had a green day, but ultimately lower, whatever. 3 red candles here, and you had a little pump. Maybe we have a pump today. Maybe we do. Maybe we don't. I don't know. Looking at the RSI, generally, I would expect that it bounce off the 50 the way that this is looking. Again, we still have 21 hours and 34 minutes left. This day is only 1.6% in the green. That is definitely enough time for BCH to close this day red. But if it closes at green, and if we do bounce off this 50, that would generally look bullish. But I think the level that would have been significant to hold would have been this one. We found resistance on it twice here, over here, above the 50. I don't think, generally, again, I think that this would be a significant level, but for BCH, I mean, not so much, really not so much, especially recently. So I'm not, even if today closes green, I'm not going to put too much weight on this. We're still in this kind of lower high, lower high, lower low kind of channel, whatever. It's a pretty aggressive channel actually, but we're not getting like super aggressive price moves. It's pretty controlled, I would say. Maybe we're about to get our aggressive move. I don't know. Looking at the 4 hour, we did have bullish divergence. We had double bullish divergence. You've got a low here, a higher low, and another higher low, right? So from one, this is 2 lows here, but that's just one drive of bullish divergence. You can't have bullish divergence with just one low. So you got 2 lows, 1 drive, 3 lows makes 2 drives, bullish divergence, and we got our move up. Generally, when you see bullish divergence or bearish divergence, your move goes to where the divergence formed. At least that's what I heard once upon a time, and that's something that I've paid attention to, and that tends to be true. I'd say it's like 50-60% of the time that's true. Sometimes you get divergence like this on the on like something like this, and it forms over here, and you just go straight to the moon. Oops, I didn't mean to draw a star on there, but okay, well, it's not letting me delete it, but whatever. With the way that this is looking, we have an hour and 32 minutes left. A lot can happen in an hour and 32. We definitely could keep going up from here, but we had the bullish divergence. I would argue that it's already played out, and right now we've got a high here and a higher high. With the high here, that's where the RSI high came in, and the current high here, we've got a high and a lower high with a high and a higher high. That is hidden bearish divergence, right? When you have higher lows off of lower lows, that's bullish divergence, but whenever you have higher highs off of lower highs, it's hidden bearish divergence. And generally, you get your hidden divergences to play out more when you're in a trend that like suits that divergence. And right now, I would say we are in a downtrend of sorts. We're getting lower lows and lower highs. So hidden bearish divergence, will it play out? I would give it a more likely chance that it does play out, but we are, we're an hour and 31 minutes left to make this hidden bearish divergence no longer valid or no longer a thing. You'd want to close a 4-hour candle above about 264. You'd want to close it above there. Technically 264 and 4 cents. But yeah, and looking at it too, we are resisting this previous area that we've bottomed once, twice, kind of a third time here. Along with the hidden bearish divergence, I do think that we go lower. I do think that this is the move. This was the move up we got, and for the day, I would anticipate that this day does close red. It doesn't need to. It could close green, and again, we could get this bounce off the 50, and I still wouldn't put too much weight behind it. It wouldn't be too out of the norm. We've been going down and then up and then down and then up and then down and then up and then down, and then if we went up again, it's not like it's not anything we've seen before, So it definitely could go up from here, but short of like day trading, I wouldn't. It's not really worth buying in my opinion. At the most, if we were to move up from here, from the current price, we might move up like 10 or 11%. I guess that's worth a day trade. I guess that's worth a little buy, but you're kind of at a point now where I don't know. I think the buy would have been better down, another like few dollars away. That's not that big of a difference, but I don't know. I personally, with the way this candle looks, I don't feel comfortable buying. It is possible we go up. That's the only reason I'm saying that. But I do think we're going to go down still. And nothing new has changed. We are definitely breaking out of this range right now. Lower daily closes. We got a lower low here. This wick here. If we took this wick out of the equation, I would say like this was kind of our range right here, and we have broken out of it. So that's kind of how I'm looking at it right now. I do think that this is a confirmed move to the downside. We've got, in a certain sense too, if today was to close red, we came up, covered most of this candle, and then rejected it. If this day closes red, we would reject it, much like the week right now, right? Where, I'm going to get rid of this, where, we came up and then rejected it. We have 1 day left in the week. We'll see how it goes, but a daily red candle would definitely extend this downside for the week, and that would be kind of nice to see for the bearish case, because then we would get out of this overbought zone, and we would definitely confirm our move to the downside from there. I don't know if I have anything else really too new to add to that. I'm not always bearish, but I've been talking a lot about the bearish case lately. I wanna just go back to the roots here of Bitcoin Cash. If we take the all-time high and we go to the all-time low, we do have a bullish structure forming. Okay, we've held the 0.6069 as support. We came up to the 382, found it as resistance. The next logical move, in my opinion, would be to move down to the 236. We can wick below it. That's totally fine. Look, we wicked below it over here, but we held above it on a closing basis. So we can wick below it, and that's totally fine. It's not going to be a bad thing at all. We could, and that would be around 191. So I would expect at the moment we would go below 191. You guys know my price targets if you've been following along this channel for a little bit. I think that we're going to go ultimately around 185 to 135, somewhere in that range. It's a big range, but that's where I think we're going. Bitcoin Cash can be unpredictable at times, but the one thing that is predictable about it is, if you look on the weekly, it is anything but a solid straight line of a mover. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. It goes down, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up. It's very volatile. So seeing this move after having a nice move up, it makes sense that we'd come down. And where would we go? Where would we go? Without all the other stuff looking at it. That was a whistle that I just talked, and I did a little whistle there. I'm sure you could hear it. That was a very loud one. Looking at just the price action itself and how things normally go, coming back to a previous area of resistance as support, testing it as support would make sense. And really, from this high to kind of, I would say, this closing high here, this is definitely an area to watch. And then if we throw our fib on there, take this low to this high here, that's right around the 618. It's right around the 0.5. It makes sense to me. So I know I said 185 to 135, but that's just kind of the broad range. That's so I can like be right, whatever. The more, if I was to be more like putting my money on something, I would say between 173 and 145 is kind of the area to look for. I have 5 orders layered from 185 to 145 as of right now. First order's at 185. Next order is at 170. Is it at 170? I think I've got 185, 175, 170, 150, and then 145. 185, 175, 170, 150. Yeah. That's right. Okay. Yeah, something like that. I know my lowest one's at 145. I haven't looked at it. I've had this set for a couple weeks now, so I'm pretty sure that's where I've got it. But I'll look at it after this, because I should know where I put my own orders. The daily RSI, I'm not too excited about it. We don't have anything bullish about it other than this potential bounce off the 50, and that's really not that bullish. The area that you wanted to hold again would have been here. So with that, I'm just repeating myself, so this is probably a good time to close off the video. I think we're going down from here, guys. We are riding the red dragon. So peace out to the dragon riders. If you guys like this video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to see more, and I will see you on the next one. Have a very good night, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Adios. Bye-bye.